Hello everyone, Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here, and welcome to the empowerment course. Now this is different from any other empowerment course that I've seen. It really is. Yes, it'll teach you how to be stronger and more confident in your daily life, but it'll also teach you how you create your reality. Now, this course is a process that I've developed, derived from my studies, observations, and experiences throughout life. And in this video, I'm going to give a brief overview about me and my story, some things to know before doing the course, and brief overview of the course, and some of the benefits you'll get from doing this process. Now, my name is Dylan Cameron, also known as the Māori Mystic, and I currently work as a spiritual consultant and a transformation specialist. Now, what do? Well, as a spiritual consultant, I help people better understand the teachings of their own divine light, to guide them to the inner teacher that resides within us all. As a transformation specialist, I primarily focus on the observations and study of vibrations and patterns. See, we are vibrational beings, living in a vibrational universe. These vibrations we embody create corresponding patterns. That is irrefutable. Now, I wasn't always aware of the unseen forces that govern our lives, but after reaching a higher level of awareness, it became very clear. Which brings me to my story. So, I left school at 14, done homeschool for a year, which is where I found my passion for physics and maths. Then got my first job in the forestry at 15 doing pruning and planting, which lasted about 4 years. I then moved to the city for a year and started doing a maintenance job, where I met my first mentor, who introduced me to Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, this book helped to open my mind and expand my vision. From here, I developed a plan to become a builder and start building my own property empire, literally building it. Then, after a series of unfortunate events, I found myself in a military-style boot camp for 6 weeks, then out on the trawling boats as a fisherman for a year. This was not exactly going to plan at this stage, so I ended up leaving the boats and I moved to Christchurch during the rebuild and started building for 2 years. Once I thought I knew enough about building to advance, I started doing a civil engineering diploma at the Ara Institute of Technology. Here my passion for maths and physics kicked back into gear, and I started co-teaching some of the other students in physics, algebra and calculus. It was here that I began to develop a scientific understanding for vibration and frequency. This eventually led me to the study of the mind and how mentality affects reality. The power of the mind seemed like a hidden gem right in front of the eyes of society, and whilst studying the science of getting rich, I realized there is a science to creating any circumstance. During this time, I was also beginning to become aware of the doctrines and mass social paradigms most of the world was operating on, that I was operating on. A lot was going on, to say the least. I was going through a quantum awakening, and it was only just beginning. Then, after balancing my chakras, raising my vibration and opening my third eye, I reached a higher level of awareness. I guess you could say I reached enlightenment. Now, when I was in this state of awareness, 3 things became increasingly obvious. 1, we are vibrational beings living in a vibrational universe. 2, everything is connected. And 3, we create our reality. Which is what I now teach, and which is also the basis for this course. These realizations also caused me to take up studies about the mystical, shamanic, and various other cultural and religious teachings in search of the truth, what really was. Now, because I was predominantly logically or scientific minded, I also took up studies in quantum physics, metaphysics, and cymatics. This was all to help give some tangibility to my spiritual awakening, or when I became aware of the unseen forces that govern our lives. So I decided to drop out of university and pursue my new passion of teaching people how they create their reality, which is what brings me here today, doing this. Now, telling you that you create your reality is one thing, but helping you truly realize this is the true art, which is what this course is all about. So here's some things to know before the course. Consciousness. What is it? Well, consciousness is two things. It is the act of being aware and that which is aware. So it's like the ability to see and that which is doing the seeing. And how it works is with a higher level of awareness, one will gain a higher level of understanding and become more aware of certain things. Now, another thing to know before the course is the electromagnetic spectrum and how it works. See this as the electromagnetic or light spectrum. You see this little tiny part here? This is all that we see with our naked eye. This here is less than 1% of what our current machines are telling us. Now, do you agree that with our less than 1% sight ability, that we can see a lot of stuff, right? Well, imagine everything that's taking place in the unseen parts of the electromagnetic spectrum. In my eyes, this automatically gives solid tangibility to the unseen world. The other thing to know before the course is about the nature of reality. Now, how do we find or learn about the nature of reality? We sit back and observe. At its very essence, what we observe is the energy of creation at play, primarily using vibration and patterns. We tend to experience the patterns of our own vibrations. Quantum physics also tells us that nothing that is observed is unaffected by the observer. This is science's way of saying that the seer affects what is seen, and we affect what is seen by choosing how we see it. So reality is simply a projection of perception. As we perceive it, so shall it be. The empowerment course has been designed to help you truly realize exactly how this happens. Now let me give you a brief overview of the course and what you'll get. First of all, you'll be presented with an abundance of information. However, this course is not about your ability to memorize and repeat. It has been specifically designed to help raise your level of awareness. Secondly, I don't like long lectures, so I've made the videos basic and simple, yet still yielding an abundance of information. The videos are between 5 and 15 minutes long, and the course starts as soon as you sign up. You'll receive 3 videos per week over the 7-week period, that's 21 in total, plus loads of related content. During the course, you will be prompted with a few questions that only you can answer. And one of the most important aspects of this course is to be brutally honest with yourself when answering these questions. I also urge people to write down 3 things they are immensely thankful for before each lecture. This is to help reprogram the mind to experience the thankful things in life. And a thankful heart is a magnet for miracles. It really is. You'll see. So, week 1 is what I like to call the self-identification process. This is about identifying where you think and feel you truly are in life right now, and it gives you a safe place to do so. And week 2, we're looking to finding your purpose. Without direction, we blow off in the winds of circumstance. This week will teach you how to truly find your purpose and set congruent goals. In week 3, alignment. This week is all about alignment. From aligning your goals with your current reality, to aligning your chakras, and various other methods on alignment. And week 4 is transcending paradigms. Learn how to identify your current paradigm, how to transcend it, and how to take the quantum leap. And week 5, we'll talk about maintaining a higher vibration. Learn how to do this. From the foods we eat, to the thoughts and emotions we conjure up, even to the words that we speak. We are what we eat spiritually. And week 6, the law of attraction. This will teach you about what it is, how it works, where it comes from, and how it already applies to your life. Energy attracts like energy. You attracted this course to your life. And in week 7, we'll talk about manifesting miracles. This will help expand your knowledge of how you create your reality and build confidence in your ability to do so. You will also learn the main resisting forces that prevent us from creating the life of our dreams. Now, what you will get from the course is a strong sense of direction, purpose, and clarity, a strong sense of confidence, motivation, and inspiration, the ability to transcend your perception or paradigm, different meditation, manifestation, balancing, and alignment techniques, a reduction in stress, anxiety, and worry, an increased level of awareness, and the ability to create any life you can imagine. I've also added on a 50% referral commission. Now, once you have completed the course, you will be sent an affiliate invitation and your very own unique link, and will then be able to start earning a 50% commission for everyone you refer to the course. That's pretty awesome, right? Now, I should also mention that if you're not completely happy with your purchase or find this course is not for you, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee from when you purchased. So you really can't go wrong. Now, the course starts as soon as you purchase, so take action today. There's a reason you clicked the link and decided to watch this video. It's time to take back your true power and create the life you've always wanted. Your time is now. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.